Hey guys, Levy Freeman here, and this is a follow-up to the tank test I did yesterday. So I think the issue that we were having here, and I was surprised by the good performance of the 20 width compared to my previous knowledge, but what I had discovered here upon reviewing the footage and whatnot is like I'm just gonna let this roll over into spring so we get like decent weather, and then I will try again. What I was discovering was when we disabled the weather using the console commands, for whatever reason, that also seems to lock you out of the day-night cycle. And the attacks, and like someone had asked about the number of attacks that were in the combat on the subreddit. Corpse Fool, who's a great user, has lots of insightful posts. And I went back to look at the footage to answer that question, and I was noticing that the attacks were less than the stat card, and they were not jumping back and forth like they should be during the day and nighttime hours. So as a result, I went back and I confirmed, and you can see like we have the weather turned off right now, and if you look, these guys are getting a night modifier, and that doesn't change ever. It doesn't clear in the daytime hours when it's supposed to. So like as a result, the point of having a 40 width template is you're able to stack attack above the defender's defense to break that threshold more consistently, and the 50% modifier effectively prevented them from doing that. So like having this condition over here was a clear advantage for the 20 width templates. Of course, if you don't hit the thresholds with the 40 width, then you're in the same position with the thresholds as you are at the 20 width. The 20 width has twice the org and will get twice as good of a result. So that's an important conclusion, I guess, by itself. So like that first round of testing wasn't really wasted. So like maybe if you're pushing through forests or something like that, and your units are taking negative modifiers and they're not hitting those breakpoints, maybe in that case it's better to go with a 20 width template as opposed to a 40 width template for breaking through and keeping on pushing. But that's not really the purpose of the test here. We're going to go through the planes tile. So we're in March. I'm going to save. I'm going to save file here. I'll turn the weather back on, and then we will repeat the test with weather available, and hopefully if we load from the same phase for the same save for each of these test runs, it should be consistent for each of the templates, so no one gets an unfair advantage. So we'll turn the weather on, and we'll see what we get here. So we have a storm. Mostly it looks like this is gonna screw up org rename, but it's also going to it's mostly air and stuff. So we'll start with the 12/8 first again, and we'll do the test after also with planning. So I guess before we go, I've also added in the 20 width variant so we can check 20 versus 40 width for all of these templates. I'm going to show the stat cards here so you can see them if you need. This is a 12/8 with engineer. This is the 522. Or maybe I should show them in order. So like this is a 12/8 over here. You can pause if you need to see the stats. This is the 6/4, which is the associated 20 width template for that. This is the 15/5. And this is the 8/2, which would be, I guess people who subscribe to the low org, high tank ratio thing use this as a 20 width variant. So we have the 8/2. That's its corollary. We have the SPGs, which is the 10/4/4, even though not really ranged like that there. But this is a variant which includes SPGs, also a low org template, 40 width, and then the 522 is the corresponding 20 width variant of that template. It's just that cut in half. So those are the templates. So those are the stat cards you can see. So we'll start with the 12/8. 12/8's over here. You can see fully equipped and everything with the medium tank number 1. So we should be seeing around 300 attacks from these guys per division. So we'll start here and we'll issue them that same order around the track here, and we'll see how they're able to do. We'll go forward speed, and we'll check the bubble. So you see this clearing like it's supposed to. Move that up so you can see. Over here again. It seems like this time we're having an easier time breaking that second tile. without the other night modifier. We'll see if they can actually break it though. Might not be able to. And it looks like no. So that's a bounce. We'll move these guys back over here, and we'll tag back over to Manchukuo and reset up. I think the force speed is taking like a little bit long, but we can see that the modifiers that they're getting are appropriate. So we move back over here, and you see that did a lot of damage to this infrastructure. So let these guys re-entrench, and we'll try again. Alright, so round number 2. We'll see how these guys go. Alright, so that's all we got. Did get that second tile that time though. Not bad. And we'll re-entrench. And we will go again with the 12/8. So that is, without looking at the modifiers, you can see what the stats of the defending infantry are. Alright. Alrighty. So let's see how we did there with the 12/8s over here. So we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 total tiles taken. Manpower loss was 5.65k. Lost 174 tanks total, 237 guns, 118 motorized, 11 support equipment. And this was the enemy combat losses over here. Just going to screen cap that for that. Okay. And we will go back and we will try. We'll reload the game. We'll try with the 20 width templates and see if they do better or worse. Okay, 20 width templates. Yeah, the 6/4s are up. Turn off the AI. So we'll see if we get that that storm. It doesn't look like it. Oh, that's alright. Let's see how these guys do. There's a card. So it looks like they are doing a little bit better than the 40 widths still, than the 20 widths. I'm thinking the 12/8 might just not have enough stacked attack to make it worth it there, but we'll see how that changes with planning. So 20 widths round number 1, we'll set back up again. And we'll check our entrenchment. Let's go back over to Poland and we will repeat that run again. Oh, it's not the right track. There's new combat. And oh, we got the second tile again. And it looks like they're going to bounce there. Alright. Not a bad showing from the 20 woods again. We will re-entrench. And we'll go back over to Poland. The last round for the 6th Force. Those numbers do look like more like what I think we would be seeing based off of the stat cards. Obviously, we don't have the 50% night modifier all the time anymore. And took that, but weren't able to continue. Okay. So that was the 6-4 template. So we've lost 8.16k manpower, which is, I think, more than the 40 widths. We'll do that. Equipment, we've lost 301 medium tanks, 197 motorized, 411 infantry equipment, 37 support equipment. And the 20 widths do have lower hit points, so they also do have lower equipment too. But they also have associated lower breakthrough. So we'll see. We'll screen cap that. So that was the 6-4 template. We'll do that. And let's try and see if the planning makes a difference. Or well, you know what? We'll do the 15.5 and the 8.2s first. Alright, so it looks like the 12.8s maybe didn't have enough attack stacked to be able to beat the threshold enough to make it make up for the loss of the organization for having a larger number of divisions, a smaller number of divisions. I mean, let's see if having the higher stats from the 15.5 makes a difference. Let's go to 4. Take a look at the. Not quite. So one unit is still not quite enough to overcome those. So I'm thinking maybe if you had some general or army bonuses, that would change that factor. So we'll have to try with planning with some high command later. See if that makes a difference on the performance. Well, let's see how well these guys do. First combat number 2. Interesting. So one tile, similar performance to the 12.8. Oh, hold. Oh, everybody entrench again. Infrastructure isn't as damaged as with the 12.8 though. So like, I mean, that is maybe an important factor, like, especially if you're pushing into Russia or something. And you're gonna have supply issues. The ending the fights quicker seems to definitely help your supply situation with the infrastructure damage. All right, round 2 for the 15.5 template. See if they're able to get it this time. They do. And that's all we get. We'll go for round 3. Make sure we're entrenched. And last round for the 15.5s. It looks like they are, under some conditions, able to hit above that threshold. Pretty rarely though. Okay, they've only got that one tile this time over here. So, let's see what we got here. So you've lost 4.13k manpower, 225 tanks, 153 guns, 74 motorized, and 12 support equipment. And that's our showing for the 15.5. So let's load up with the test again over here. And we will go for the 8.2. Alright, so this is going to get this other tile too. Looks like it might. And that was a little optimistic of an attack, but there it is. It is what it is. Alright, so again, better showing from the 20 width version. I'm thinking that's because like the 40 width, they're just not able to hit that threshold with the same tier tech level that they do. That would make it worth it to go for the 40 width maybe. Let's set ourselves up in the trench again. Alright, let's go with these guys here again. Alright, so we get the first tile. And again, get the second tile. Will they get the third one this time? Maybe. They do. And then this last tile here is a bounce. Alright. Alright, and what number was that? Why does this have combat in it, I wonder? It shouldn't. Oh, I must have clicked the wrong template one time. Wrong time. Okay, so back to start. Back to start. Back to start. Inconclusive. I fucked up the wrong template. Click the wrong template. Combat log will be broken. Okay, the 822 rolling out. And I forgot to turn AI off. Yeah, alright, reload. Reload. Alright, AI is off. AI is off. 8-2s. Alright, let's not fuck up this time. So I would expect the same performance from these guys again. Like they'll take Toran and they'll bounce off block. But we'll see. Okay, round one. We'll back to start and we'll set up again. Alright, and we wait for entrenchment. And let's give the 8-2s another go. It's round 2 for the 8-2s. again with bounce off block. Okay. It is important to know, like, when you see that unit getting left behind there, like, in reality, if you were microing these troops, you could send those guys up to continue the continue the attack and cycle attack with them. Which is not something we're doing in this test, but it is definitely an advantage to having the 20-0, is if your unit drops out, you'll be able to regain org a little bit faster. You can kind of split it up like that. Easier to cycle attack with more units. It's not what I'm looking for right now. Alright, get our attention back. Alright, final round on the A2s. Alright, there we go. Alright, so how did the A2s do? So we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 tiles taken. 8.3 manpower loss, or 8.3k manpower lost, 595 tanks, 126 motorized, 262 infantry equipment, and 44 support equipment. So these guys do seem to like get the job done a little bit better, but they do take a beating doing it. Although they do, I think they take about twice the tiles as 40 widths did, though. So I guess it's still about in proportion, which is the same result we had last time. Alright, so those are the 20 widths over there versus the 40 widths. Let's go and set us up with some planning and see if that will give us a difference in results. Let's also get some army command. Let's go back to the, did I screen cap that? I'm not sure. I will make sure I do for calculations later. Alright, so we'll send these guys back. Looks like some of these guys picked up the extra experience there too, which might have been helping them. Of course, they did fight more than the other templates did, so it is what it is. I mean, I don't know how to turn that off, but that is, if they earned it, they earned it, in my opinion. If it comes down to something like, oh, they had a little bit more experience for one run or something like that, maybe that's I don't think that's a huge deal in determining the effectiveness of your templates, but let's go again over here, and what we're going to do this time is we'll get ourselves some planning bonus. So I'll just make a and we're not going to activate the plans. I guess any plan is fine. And what we expect to happen here, or what I think would probably happen here, you probably should set this up in a more intelligent fashion. These guys, right? Because they need to not shuffle. I don't want your guys shuffling on the front line. So we'll just have. This is like a bit annoying because they're all in a different theater, but it is what it is. So let's have them garrison something trivial. Keep on going. So I'm thinking is happening is that like the maybe the 40 width, the advantage of the 40 width, so we do have the higher attack. This is almost good enough. Like these are the SPGs. We didn't test the SPGs yet. This is we'll test the SPGs in another video. But this over here, 308 is a lot easier to get towards that threshold. Or like even the 15.5 is even higher values. 336. Like I'm thinking maybe with a planning bonus, we might see them be able to take advantage of that closer hit towards that threshold. And let's get ourselves some staff too, like you'd probably get. Let's get the Armor Genius and the Offensive Doctrine guy, which is probably what you would want here if you're trying to stack with the 40 widths. Yes, we'll do that. and we'll let these guys accumulate some planning. Oh, I didn't turn AI off. That's fine. To rearrange all this stuff, that's a bit of a piss off. Fucking order. Oh jeez, okay. Got to reset all this bullshit now. Fuck off. Alright, so you have the track again, and we'll go with that. I think that should be fine. Alright, so everything's set up over here. We'll wait for everyone to get entrenched, and we'll see if the army command and the planning bonus will make a difference, and if that the stacked attack of the 40 width will come into play with that. Alright, Polish People's Republic in here. Okay, so we've got the 12 aids. I think everyone should have full planning. And full fuel. So we'll make a save over here. We can come back to this point in time. So it looks like we do have a storm, but I mean everyone's will be starting under the storm, so you know it is what it is. So 12 eights, full planning, and with the Army High Command, let's see if we're able to do it. Let's take a combat. Okay, so you can see with these bonuses now, country and planning bonus, we were able to hit over their. Each unit is able to hit over the defense under these conditions. So they Shrek those guys pretty hard over here. We hit that pretty over there, pretty hard. We get this over here. No, so we got 2 tiles. So we will we'll go back and reset. And we get our planning back, and we'll go again. See, they start to do considerably worse once the planning bonus depletes. Let's see, okay. Got that. And we'll reset. I guess the AI started researching some stuff, so yeah, I don't know, that's fine. Pause. And we'll go next run. Got full planning. It looks like some of the guys are like stacking up on the tiles that have already fallen back. Oh, we got 31 that time and we got stopped. Okay, so that was the 12/8 with the planning bonus. So 4.18k guys lost. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 tiles taken, and these were our losses here. Let's try with the 20 widths. These guys over here. Let's turn AI off. Let's see how these guys do. I would expect them to perform at least as well as they did last time. Alright, so we've taken 2 tiles. And we bounced. So about the same performance as the 40 widths. Of course, combats are like a little bit random, so put those guys back and reset up. For our next round over here. Might not have waited for the proper number of entrenchment. Yeah, we're still entrenching. Ooh, these guys researched the doctrine. Okay, that would account for a lot actually. If they, well, I don't know. What does the first mobile warfare doctrine even give them? I don't think it's actually gonna help them for anything on defense. So I don't know. I guess that's okay. I don't want to have to go back and repeat the test. I mean, if that's what they got, that first mobile warfare doctrine is not going to help these guys out too much on defense. But in any case, it would be the same for all the templates anyways. All right, let's go for these guys. Round number 2. Let's take another tile. I'll get this one too, even. Oh, they do. And they bounce. Pretty good performance out of the 6 force. Alright, let's give her another go. So get that first one. Get that second one. The third one again. Oh, I misclicked the track order. Fuck. Alright, redo. These guys gotta do over. Fucked up. Give him a do over. I just think last time they, oh, looks like they're not going to bounce there. And again, did I misclick that? It's difficult to see. It's difficult to see the orders when, I mean, I guess this is still the same playing style. It's difficult to see with all the front lines in the way. Let's try again. Missed the fucking track. But it looks like the 20 widths again are outperforming, even with the planning and whatever bonuses. The 6.4 is better. It seems like it's a better template than the 12.8 for this level of technology, anyways. Let's give her another go. AI off. All right, so let's try to get it for real this time. I think this is the right track. So easily we take the first tile. Second tile looks like it's giving us some problems this time though, but I mean, you got it anyways. And then looks like that's all we get here. Okay. These guys go back and let's reset up. So once again, first tile broken easily. Second tile seems like not much of a problem. At this point, the planning bonus is gone. Alright, I think this was... We'll get this tile too, even. It might, and doesn't look like they're going to get that last one, though. Okay, so let's try number 2 for the 12.8s. Two of them did get to regular status already with the fighting, so that's fair enough. Let's wait for playing bonus again. Okay. We'll see. Try number 3. This we do. They take clock this time as well. They have one guy drop out. Alright, there we go. So still, again, surprisingly good showing from the 6.4 template. So we have here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10 wins. And equipment losses, we have... It doesn't make sense, 10 wins though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I guess it was 10 though. I guess it was 10. I thought we had... Maybe we just had a bum run that first time. This is 1, 2, 3, 4 victories. And I guess the first time we only had the 2, I guess. Weird. Weird. But, let's screen cap that. Manpower loss 7.54k. And we lost this much equipment. Unless I misclicked, I didn't misclick anything else, did I? Why do these guys have combat? 6 months ago. So maybe that was from the previous test or something like that we built this off of. Fair enough. So that was the 20 widths once again performed better, even with the planning and the country bonuses. So the threshold stacking was not enough to make up for the difference in organization stat. Let's see if that holds up with the 15.5. So here we have the 15.5s. All right, so now we're way above their, way above the infantry's defense with the 15.5s. All right, so we've crushed through that pretty easily. We win there. Get that, and then we have one last attack over here that's not going to do anything. Not bad, not bad. So we'll bring these guys back over to here. And reset up. Wait for entrenchment. Make sure our planning is up. It is. Let's go around the track here again. I think I missed. I missed. Okay. You get this one here too. We do, but that's it. So round that's 15.5. And we will reset. So wait for entrenchment first, then planning. So be consistent with that. Okay, and last round for the 15.5s with the planning. There we go. Take that tile. And they bounced. Okay, so 15.5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 victories. We lost 3.44k manpower and 187 tanks, 62 motorized, and 177 infantry equipment. Let's try the corresponding 20 with the templates. A2 Stereo. Okay. AI is off. I'll come down this way over here. Ooh, not a great result for these guys over here at all. All right, let's reset up again. All right, let's make sure we have our entrenchment in place first. Okay, and these guys over here, the 8.2s. So you have our planning again. There we go. I'm doing much better this time. Must just maybe had an unlucky weather or something on that first run. Okay, not bad. And we will reset up. Alright, we gotta check our entrenchment first. And go over to Poland. Alright, last run for the 8-2 template. See if they can repeat that success. They take block, and it looks like they're done. Okay, so third round for the 8-2 template. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 victories. 5.76k manpower lost, and this was the losses in terms of men and equipment. Alright, so we'll do that, and then let's test the SPGs with the planning. Alright, 10-4-4. Yes, 10-4-4, okay. So this is a 40 with the SPGs this time. Alright, so again, quite a bit. Well, it's, they shredded through that. Of course, they have quite a bit of attacks. Oof. Not a great second run over here. I'm not really seeing any weather effects or anything like that, too. They just ran out of work. So that's unfortunate. Alright, gotta check our entrenchment first. Okay, so we have these guys. Right. We are at max planning again, so let's go around the track and see what happens again. So they are easily getting enough attacks over here. I'm not sure why this guy is in reserve. They bounced. And they bounced. Okay, so send them back. Pretty disappointing showing from the SPGs, to be honest. I thought they would have done better than that. You know, they've got planning. Again, once again, I can't see tiles I'm supposed to be charting, although I think it's pretty unlikely he'll get that far down the track anyways, based off these previous results. Getting some thick numbers there. All right, so 10-4-4s. 2.87k manpower lost. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 tiles taken. And equipment losses were the 33 SPGs, 113 tanks, and some associated other stuff. It was the 12 or 10-4-4. 10-4-4. Let's try the 5-2-2s. Of course, these are the guys that came out on top last time with the night effect locked on. Let's see if they're able to repeat that performance as well. Nope. One tile, same performance as the 40 width. Looks like all these guys are doing pretty bad in the first run. So they must have it must be bad time for combat, I guess. Alright, no, let's check our entrenchment first. Alright, so let's go with the 5-2-2s again, round number 2. So they're not quite able to breach on an individual division basis. It's like a lot of the time. They are doing quite better this time around, though. If they get another, they can. And then they bounced. Okay, it's oh, don't need to load, I just need to send them back to start. Back to start. Alright, entrenchment first. Tagpole. Alright, so we have the 5-2-2. Last attempt. I think they probably take block and they'll probably just bounce off here again. Like, alright, so there's that. Let's see how the 5-2-2 did. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 wins. And equipment losses were 220 medium tanks, 64 medium SPGs. We'll take some shots there. Alright, so that was it for this test. I will tabulate those results, and we'll see what we come up with. So once again, it looks like the 20 widths are better for keeping on pushing after making the initial breakthrough. After making that initial breakthrough. It might be interesting to also test. Let's go back to, with the planning bonuses and everything, let's go to the test restart again. Let's see, just like one combat, what the differences are like between the 20 width and the 40 width. So the 20 widths we've established, they're able to keep on pushing considerably longer than the 40 widths, which so it looks like the stat stacking threshold, being able to win the combats faster, does not cancel out the organization advantage of having twice the divisions in terms of if you just want to keep on right-clicking into things time after time. So the 20 widths are clearly better for that at this technology level, even with the planning and the country bonus. But what we might want to do is maybe so are the 40 widths better at breaking through a heavily defended position though? I don't know. Let's find out. Let's go. We'll take half of these guys. And like the AI would have a front line, right? So let's assign these guys on like a front line like this. So we have multiple divisions stacked up on it, and we'll leave that front line there. So we'll see if they reinforce. And we'll see if the 40 wheels have an advantage for this type of thing. So we'll do this over here. Tank test number 4. Alright, so you have multiple divisions on the tile, and let's see. Let's try the 12/8 versus the 6/4 first. So we'll go 12/8. Full planning and everything. We'll see if they're able to break through. Again, we have enough attack to beat their... These guys don't look like they're entrenched, actually. So we will reset. We will reset there. Yeah, these guys are still entrenching, so they don't have the full stat bonus. Alright, there we go. Okay, so let's go. Pause. Okay, 12/8. So I just overwrite the save file here. Are they better at knocking out a position than the 20 watts? Let's see. So I'll have these guys swing in, and we'll see. I guess how long the combat lasts. So this is 2200 on 3rd May. And unfortunately, I don't have my notebook. I probably should have gotten that before I started doing this video, but. Alright, so we're able to break through pretty easily there. And that took us, what, 9 days? That's the attack that we aborted first. Like, maybe we should have waited for that to clear. So 3 hours ago. And let's actually just go back. I want to make sure our combat logs are clean. So let's even just go back to, yeah, I don't know. I guess it's okay. We still have this thing over here from 11 months ago. It's like it looks like a little bit carryover from the points we've been saving. So it looks like we had one very tiny attack over here on the 12/8 before we made our save file. So I'll have to make a note of that when I tally the combat losses from that to subtract these, because these don't really count, although it's not really a huge amount. So we'll just do that. We'll just go back to the test 4 file. I want to fuck around here all day. Let's maybe not use the 12/8 for that. We'll use the because we saw the 20 versus the 40 width was pretty consistent across all types. So the question is, does the stat stacking allow you to break heavily defended tile sooner? So let's these guys over here, the 15/5s have a clean log, and so do the 8/2s. So 15/5s, we'll send these guys in. Once again, pretty thick stats. Alright, so they're able to take that tile pretty easily on 8th May. So we take it and then we defend. So that was performance of that for taking that one tile. let's try it with the 8-2s. I think we took it on 8th May before. These guys able to match or exceed that performance. 9th May. It's about the same performance actually in knocking those guys off that tile in terms of time. And then here is the there's the log, so we'll have to check that. All right, so I'll tally up those numbers. But so far, it's looking like the 20 widths are able to they're still able to push into these tiles, okay, and they do seem to be able to push longer. Although I think this might be fucked up because I didn't turn the AI off though. I can see their guys are moving right now and they did a counter attack, so clearly that might have made a difference. They might have moved guys off of this tile. So let's attack with the 15-5s. Again, so they have 5 divisions on this tile. So we do that. So we have 9th May, 10 o'clock about. Yeah, so it looks like probably not much, and they're shuffling from the front line. And let's go in with the 4 of these guys again. Yeah, so again, it seems like they're breaking it at the same time, and I think this is probably going to see a similar number. So that's also interesting conclusion. So we will see. I'll tally up some numbers, and I will make a post about it, and I will link it to the comments in the video below. So hopefully you found this testing interesting. Levy Freeman signing out.